Alright, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy Rico with the floating head. Welcome to Street Scores. I'm just coming to bring y'all a real quick Redskins report. Apparently, the Redskins have given Trent Williams permission to seek a trade, which basically sounds like he's on his way up out of here, man. No! The 7-time Pro Bowler, the 1-time second-team All-Pro, has officially dug his foot into the ground and is not budging. And the Redskins, Ron Rivera, Kyle Smith, and the gang have officially given him permission to seek a trade. He still has 1 year in his contract. Technically, last year was supposed to be his last year, but he skipped the whole year. And so the Redskins just moved that contract into the 2020 season. And this year was supposed to be his last year. But now it looks like Trent Williams has done all that he can to finally get the Redskins to just give in and see what trade opportunities they can find. He's a $14.5 million cap hit this year as far as 2020 goes, which is actually small money for his level of talent when you look at how much the other tackles in the league are getting paid, where they're not as good as him, but they're getting paid more money. Only because their deals have been signed most recently, though. At first, it seemed like the Redskins' relationship with Trent Williams was trending into like a positive direction. Like it looked like, oh, he may be coming back. Oh, it looks like more than likely he'll come back. And then all of a sudden this. But as far as trades go, the Redskins recently said, reportedly, that they want multiple day 2 picks. So like a second and a third and maybe some more late rounders or something for Trent Williams. It would be great if we can get a first for him, but I doubt it at this point. His trade value was at its highest right before the trade deadline last season, but Bruce Allen was just being too petty and stubborn to trade him, and that was the best time to get the most value for him. So hopefully we can definitely get some day 2 picks at the very least, like a second or third, maybe a day 3 pick also. There's also the possibility of trading for a player and a pick, like maybe David Njoku and like a fourth for Trent or something like that. I prefer any scenario that would get us a second round pick or higher. I don't care what the scenarios are. But it's very interesting to see who is willing to pay Trent Williams that $20 million a year that he reportedly wants. Because not only will you have to give up something to get Trent, but then you're going to have to re-sign them / extend them to a deal that's $20 million a year or more. We know near the trade deadline last year when Bruce Allen folded the bag that the Browns were pretty much willing to give their first round pick for him. I highly doubt they'd be willing to do the same now. But Trent Williams is still a big asset. And even though he's been hurt a lot the past few seasons, I mean, since 2016, he's already missed 13 games. And then he's also 31 years old. But there's videos of him out there working out. His agent, Vincent Taylor, put out some videos of Trent Williams lifting 700 pounds. So they're trying to get this trade value going.
Come on, go through, get through. Sam Hunter. Get him out for you.
It's in both of their best interest to get his trade value as high as possible. Because if the Redskins can't get anything good enough in return for Trent Williams out there, then Trent Williams is going to be stuck on the Redskins. And apparently that's not what he wants. So right now, Ron Rivera and the Redskins and Trent Williams and Vincent Taylor are all working together as two different parties to try to up this trade value as much as possible. But at the end of the day, man, Trent, I wish you could have stayed. I wish you could have retired a Redskin. But along with what you've done on the field, you playing a big part in getting Bruce Allen fired will forever get a salute from me, man. Now, I am tired of the drama that's been surrounding you the past year and a half. I'm definitely ready for it to be over with. But it looks like this is just the best move for everybody. So, man, good luck to wherever you end up going. But most importantly, Redskins, I hope we can get at the very least a second round pick for them. And maybe some more stuff thrown on top. Because we can possibly even get a Trent Williams replacement in the second round, maybe. After the second round, we might as well just go ahead and give it up. You just going to have to get a tackle in free agency or something. I highly doubt we're going to be able to get anybody that can even kind of make up for Trent Williams' loss in the third round or later. So we got to get a second round pick, maybe package some picks in the second round or some later picks to trade back up into the first. We'll see. Because Chase Young is already the second overall pick. We already know that. There's a lot of teams out there that need tackles too. So Redskins, make sure y'all prey on those weaknesses and get the best draft pick out of this as possible. And also at the end of the day, or basically it seems like at this point, once Trent Williams is off the team, we save $14.5 million worth of cap space to go spend in free agency, which is huge. We go from $62 million to around $76 million. He will only be $2 million in dead cap. So we'll actually have around $73 million worth of cap space to spend in free agency, which is crazy. This team is about to look totally different in 2020. Also, 9-time Pro Bowler Jason Peters is expected to be let walk away from the Eagles, so the Redskins may be able to pick him up to kind of diminish some of the talent we lost with Trent Williams. He's definitely not Trent Williams, but he will be better than Donald Penn, who did hold it down last year. Salute out to you, but Jason Peters is definitely an upgrade over Donald Penn. And the Redskins could try to figure out this tackle thing maybe in the draft or somewhere else in free agency. But you know there's Andrew Thomas out there, Tristan Wirfs, Jedrick Wills, Mekhi Becton, who's my favorite out of the group. There's all kinds of ways for the Redskins to try to fix that hole over there at Dwayne Haskins' blind spot. Main thing is, though, Jason Peters is 38 years old. But in 2019, Jason Peters played in 13 games. Of course, Trent Williams played in none, holding out. From 2014 to 2018, Jason Peters played in 69 out of 80 games. In that same range, Trent Williams played in 64 out of 80. And since 2014, Jason Peters has had 3 16-game seasons. Since 2013, Trent has had none. So he may be older, but he also may be more available. He may have less talent, but a lot of the times the best ability is availability. But man, this boy Ron Rivera is not playing about the fact that if you don't want to be here, he's going to get you out of here. Ron Rivera wants people who's 110% committed to the Redskins, who's going to play their heart out every game and do all that they can on and off the field to make sure the Redskins team is a success. But that's the end of this Redskins report. Please get in them comments and let me know if y'all still prefer to keep Trent or if you prefer to trade him, and what trade packages are you willing to do it for. Like players, picks, combine them, whatever you want to do. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to be in them comments. And I'm already working on the Terry McLaurin video, and I'm also working on a why the Redskins will not draft Tua Tagovailoa second overall video. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.